One of the people who witnessed what happened in front of the Accra Regional Police Headquarters is journalist Bridget Otoo, but she says she wants to be identified as a protester. She says she's a citizen first and not a spectator. Let's find out from her what she witnessed here. Bridget, welcome to Joy News.
Yeah, thank you very much.
You were right here in front. We were out here capturing what was
equally attacked, yes. Police officers. In that famously plagiarized speech by the President of the Republic, Nana Akufo-Addo, he talked about us being citizens and not spectators. It was inspirational for all of us to get involved. As a journalist, I have reported on this for so long, but you know what? I'm equally affected. My business is affected. Taken to various police stations, and so I came to the Greater Accra Regional Command. And when I came, a parent who was in agony of her son missing because the son had been picked up by police and taken in there, Kevin Boachi, and the service have a pension for committing crimes and getting away with it. So they should let that boy out. So we just stood at the gates and I asked, apart from that, I have a reporter in there I wanted to get to. And the police just charged us, a man in there who cannot see through these, there are no holes here for him to see, just comes to the gates and charges and started pulling the men amongst us. The police have stolen even a phone from a protester. Ghana police have stolen a phone.
They took the phone?
No, they have stolen it. The person was not used, they stole it, right? They attacked the person, and I remember when whilst they were pulling me along. And I was wondering what I was doing because I can't fight any police officer. They will beat me and get away with it, and that's okay. They do that all the time. 8 people died in the election. They've not done anything about it, and that's okay. So I didn't want to be killed. At least I wanted to live to tell my story. They ripped my dress apart, and I'm on TV in my bra. Not that I wanted to, but because these Ghana police service are irrational and unprofessional, and frankly, that colonial British method needs to stop.
You want to be identified as a protester. What do you want fixed? What do you want fixed about this country? I want jobs. In fact, let me start from the very basics. I want people to be able to speak the same way Nana Addo was allowed to speak freely. I want the kids who are protesting to be able to sit in the middle of the Flagstaff House, because it has happened before. They sat right in front of the Flagstaff House with their iPads on their laps when they protested back in 2015, 2016. I want them to be able to at least speak. If nothing is going to get fixed, allow them to protest because it is their right to do so. That is the basic. And as journalists, I don't want to be afraid. I am tired of being afraid. When I hear Manasseh says I've had to up my security, I had to leave the country because of how these guys are, because they are vindictive, it touches me. It scares me because I'm also critical of the government. So I'm coming out to let Nana Addo know that we will not stop talking because we voted for him, we pay him, and every other family member in his government. So that needs to stop. And then what are they asking for? Basic jobs. People are leaving the country they would rather be cleaners abroad than be CEOs in Ghana. And that is terrible. And what more? If they are protesting, they are not doing coups. They are not throwing stones. Have you seen anybody? I mean, this is the best of our society. Crime de la crime people who came here. Do they look like armed robbers that they needed to be met with force? There are more police officers armed and afraid in front of the Flagstaff House than there were protesters. That needs to stop. If indeed that lie that Nana Addo is a human rights lawyer were even to be true, this is even shameful. Thank you for talking to us, Bridget. So you just had Bridget Otoo. She's a journalist, but today she says she wants to be